Alright, we're good to go. Alright, so if you watched the last stream, you already know who we are, but I'm going to say again, I'm RC Gay IV. I am the founder of this, the AFA, and I am an association director, one of two. Okay, this is...
Troy Day, how's it going?
Troy is created our stat system that we use in our league. If you've been watching the other streams that we have, the True Historic Standings, he has done all those stats. There's a lot of stats to go into everyone who's ever been in the AFA. That is all him. He collected it, and those stats are what we use to come up with the stats for this stream right here. So let's go ahead and get to the next slide, Josh. All right, so the club selection is here. Okay, a lot of people have been waiting for this because a lot of people know what it means.
Waiting for it all week.
A lot of people don't know what this means. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, new to the association, I get it. Basically, in short, a club is a collection of people who are on different leagues who work collectively as a team to play another club. Okay? And it basically is based off of how you play in our association. So if I do really well and I win, I score points for my club. You can also be passive. It's not a big thing that you have to worry about. A lot of people think they have to worry about it. That's another thing. It's too much. You don't have to worry about it at all. It's just another thing where you have a group chat separate, where you have team members that you can talk with and collaborate with. So, you know, like
cross-league collaboration. So
exactly.
It's pretty nice because if you had a friend that you wanted to add to the league and they couldn't be in your league, you can still be a part of your club and still talk with them about football and be able to talk about the leagues and be able to work together and kind of still be able to have that competitiveness between your two pals.
And that's what we really strive for here in the AFA, is just inclusiveness of everyone, and everyone who, even if they don't know fantasy football. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our club selections, also power rankings, preseason power rankings. Our number 12 club, the Boston Friends. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see the Boston Friends.
So we have Caesar Amici. Apologize, Caesar. He was last place in the Atlantic Coast League. Don't let that discourage you. And we have Ryan Harris, Constellation Bracket runner-up in Virginia League. We have Chris as well.
Will Zinski
kind of gets a little combobulated
with that song, yeah.
Not last in Virginia League compared to all the other ones. But we got Tosan Johnson, the USA Collision Bracket champion. Yeah, don't mention that as a top one of our leagues. And then we have Brian George, who is in the USA League, 5th place regular season finish in the USA League in 18. Third year, Shamari Bell was 3rd place in US League in 2014.
And just so you guys know, when we get on these pages, some clubs are going to have 5 members, some clubs are going to have 6 members. It doesn't make one club better, it doesn't make one club worse. There's only 3 starting spots. The club owner, which is highlighted, it'll be highlighted right under the rank for every slide that we do. That club owner gets to choose week to week who they want to start. It's kind of like playing fantasy football with everyone in the association. Okay, so now let's go on to number 11. That is our number 12 team, the Boston Friends. Number 11, the Virginia Beach Sharks. They are an expansion club, okay? The owner is Andre Clark, Tad.
The owner's Andre Clark, as he mentioned. The average final standing for him was in the 8.5 Atlantic Coast League. That's his final standing in 2018 and 2019. J.C. Williamson, he was 5th place USA League, and he's still in the US League. He's still a very competitive player in that league. And we have Jimmy Saban, he's 4th place in the USA League, and now he's in Atlantic Coast.
And then we have Isaiah Robertson. His preseason rank is number 14. Isaiah Robertson's new, so we couldn't give him a stat. So his stat is his preseason ranking that you've seen in the streams before. It's number 14 coming in. Kyrie Parker, his preseason rank is number 7, also a rookie. Keontae Norfleet, his preseason rank is number 12. One thing I do want to say about this club is that although they are ranked number 11, they can be pretty sneaky because, in my opinion, they have the number 1 team chemistry. They all know each other. No other club has everyone where they all know each other. All 6 of them know each other on this club, and this is going to be the only club that has an owner that's in the Atlantic Coast League. All the rest are in the USA League. They're our number 11 club.
Look at that logo, man.
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
Dylan Hooker with those logos, man. Number 10, let's see who our number 10 club is for the 2020 season. The Seattle Galaxy. New expansion club as well. We have 6 expansions and 6 returning clubs.
So we have Devin Keller, TJ Riley, Bubba Burrows, and then Ryan as well as Hannah Henkel. All are great players. And then we have Devin, who's leading the club with the regular season champ in the U.S. League in 2015.
TJ Riley was 3rd place Atlantic Coast League last year, and he actually improved from last place the year before that. Bubba Burrows, number 12 preseason rank. Zarkowski, number 15. And then Hannah Henkel had 1,548 points last year in the 757 League.
That's a lot of points, man.
Yeah, she actually finished middle of the pack with that. Our number 9 club, the Corona Kings. Also an expansion club. The name is
Not affiliated with the virus.
not affiliated with the virus. It's actually Corona, California. The mascot can be a little misleading.
So we have Sean Greaser. He is the head honcho man of the league. Top 3 finish in the USA League. We also have Steven Stover, screwing everything up, man. And Andre Cabral in that league as well.
Then we have newcomers AJ Melendez and Josh Snively, who are also friends of Andre Cabral's. So we got that chemistry right there. Steven Stower finished 7th place in the Atlantic Coast League the last 2 years. Sean Greaser, top 3 finish the last 2 years that he's been in the top league, the USA League. Now I would like to mention, because Sean made sure to text me earlier, make sure you do not put on the stats that I had with my brother. I would like to announce to the entire association, Sean Greaser came into the association with his brother Aaron Greaser and had the absolute worst fantasy season.
Worst season ever.
Blames it all on his brother. His brother did not play. It was all him. But because of the way we do the stats in the association, those stats do belong to Sean Greaser. I would like to add he got 2nd to last place that year. So along with the cool stat he has, 2nd to last place, Sean Greaser.
Hopefully his team can spread as good as that virus did.
Our number 8 club. So now we are into the middle third of our power rankings. We have the Tampa Bay Direwolves. This man is the owner right here. Expansion club, my opinion, coolest logo that we have.
Isn't it sweet? Look how complicated it is. Look at the team. And the little forest in the background.
Yeah, like the forest in the Direwolves.
Yeah, man. I literally talked to Dylan. It took him forever. Like, you said something, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Dylan worked really hard on this, and it
fantastic
looks
job.
really good. I'm really glad.
As you can see, I really like it because I can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, so let's get to stats. The owner is Troy Day.
I'm the owner here on this team, and I had a 3-time consolation bracket championship in the USA League, but I think it's a mistake. But
There's no mistakes in this.
No
actually.
mistakes. Zero
That's
mistakes.
3. That's 3.
So there's also Chase Carroll, Jacob Hyder, Ken Bogman, Rhett Hobbs, and Kenzie Rankins.
So Chase Carroll comes in as our reigning USA League champ. He is the only USA League champ that was not a co-owner. That was not me. Just to put that out there for you co-owned winners. Jacob Hyder comes in as our number 16 in the Atlantic Coast League. Rhett Hobbs comes in number 6 in the 757 League. And then Kenzie Rankins comes in number 7 in the Virginia Beach League. Kent Bogman, 1,413 points in the Virginia League. He moves down. Watch out for him in the 757 League.
Yeah, and also look at that chemistry. I think everyone, for the most part, pretty much knows each other.
Oh yeah, so he has another one of those clubs where that chemistry is really high. A lot of them have at least one person who really doesn't know a lot of them. This is one of those clubs where everyone pretty much knows each other. And look out for their chemistry. All right, number 7 club. We have the Pungo Armadillos, also an expansion club.
And we have Alex Da Silva. He's the man of the hour for this club. And we have Devin Soros, Will Mackey, what does that look like?
Zach Fortier.
Zach Fortier. And then Robert
Lloyd. Yes. So right here we have Alex Da Silva, only player in the USA League history to ever have a 1-loss season. Okay, everyone else has had 2 or more. He's the only one to have at least 1. There's never been an undefeated season. He solely owns that. He's done some other great things. That was his best stat that we decided to put. Devin Soros had a 4th place finish in the USA League in 2014. He is now in the Atlantic Coast League. He's going to do pretty well. Will Mackey is a newcomer. Will Mackey is the only one in this group who doesn't have some sort of strong connection with someone in the group. But Will Mackey, watch out for him. Very easy to communicate. Knows what he's got. That's why he's number 3 in that league. Zach Fortier, big friend of Alex De Silva, comes in at number 11. I actually think that ranking might be a little bit too low for him. And then Robert Lloyd, preseason ranked number 4 for the 757 league. His connections with Devin Soros.
Let's hope they can roll over the competition.
Like an armadillo.
Like an armadillo.
All right, number 6. What we have up next, I don't even remember, and I did it. Richmond Vipers. All right, let's go ahead and look at this one.
Oh, so we have Anthony Garofalo and Overton Ragland, the 4th. And he's the head of honcho. There's the head of honchos in the league. They're both 2 times regular season co-champs. Co-champs of the U.S. League.
It took 2 of them to do it.
Took 2 of them. And then Aaron Royster, and we have Parker Woodruff. And the others, Ryan Strahl, Dan Stroll, and then Ryan Leonhauser.
So we got, like he just said, 2-time regular season co-champions for the co-owned team. Then we have Aaron Royster, who led the league in scoring. That is actually one of the hardest stats to lead in, believe it or not. It seems like, well, if you don't win, it doesn't really mean anything. But that definitely means he definitely knows stuff. Aaron Royster, very consistent fantasy player. Ryan Leonhauser averaged 1,200 points the last 2 years he's been in that league. He's looking to improve off of that. Parker Woodruff, newcomer. No strong connections here. We're going to see how he does. Again, he's another one of those talkers, really knows what he's doing. Preseason ranked number 9. I think he'll do well.
Card for sure.
Yeah, he will make or break that club. That's why they're number 6 for me. Ryan Shaw, we got 5th place finish last year in his first ever year. He was one of those that was put in the 757 league, did not know kind of what was going on, but still finished really high over the people who knew what they were doing. Dan Schul, 1,498 points in the 757 league last year.
Impressive.
Our number 5, this is the last club in the middle of the pack. We got the Brooklyn Bandits.
And that is led by Austin South. He's a 3rd place USA League member and also a co-founder of the league. We got Scott Hill, we got Brian Lovato, Nick
Patrichuk.
That guy. Charlie Perry and Luke Dyer.
And if you see Luke Dyer and Charlie Perry down there, they were another one of those co-owned teams. They were formerly of the Richmond Vipers. So they kind of took on that whole, I need 2 people to do this. So they just won the Virginia League. Luke Dyer moves up. Charlie Perry wants to break off, wants to be his own man. He wants to learn, though, okay? He definitely was trying to learn as he was going. Luke was definitely picking up on it. So Charlie drops down to the Virginia Beach League, but that knowledge is definitely still there. I expect Charlie to definitely clean up in that bottom league right there.
It's definitely good that they're in the club because they can still talk, and I feel like they're going to definitely bounce ideas still off each other regardless of being co because they're in the club.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a co-owned team, but not having that demeaning stat of having to co-own win something. All right, we're on to the next. All right, our number 4 out of 12 clubs, newcomer club, the Shenandoah Valley Sasquatches. This is built to be a rival club of the Blue Ridge Yetis. We have yet to see the Blue Ridge Yetis. Macon, I'm the man now. I don't need Dustin anymore. I went undefeated. I won my league. I'm in your league, old man. I'm coming for you. This is my club. We're the exact opposite. You'll see the exact opposite club.
Is that coming from you or is that coming from you?
I think maybe. I felt really passionate about it.
He's excited. As you can't tell, he's pretty excited about this new club and how Macon's going to do in his league. He has finally competition or something. We have Dylan Hooker also, and then Madison, Alex Fernandez, Lyndon Hasher, and Aaron Conaway. And like you said, we got some runner-ups in this league, and the U.S. League Co-Championship with Dylan Hooker in 2017. He was also co-owned with Alex Fernandez, and they broke off that league after the next year. Yeah,
so I definitely want to cite all the talent in here. So Macon Hardwell, first ever undefeated season in the AFA. He did it in the second league, but that's never done ever before, so he's the first one to do it. So definitely a lot of talent right there.
Sure.
Moving on up, then you got Dylan Hooker. who, like you just mentioned, was co-owned with Alexander Fernandez. Now they're in the same club, which is good. They won the USA League. They were the first group to break my streak of winning every year. They were the first people to do it. They knocked me out in the championship with one waiver pickup. They took my tight end, and I lost by that many points.
I don't think he's hurt anymore, Bob. I think he's gotten over it.
I'm pretty proud of them, actually. Then they, as you can see, Alex has the other stat of their consolation bracket win the previous year. So keep that in mind. They went from consolation champions to USA League champions. They're in two separate leagues, but having them on the same club, look out for them, especially with Alex in a lower league. Madison Zavelio, he was great. He was on my club last year. I'm hurt to see him go. Actually, his name was Rudy Was Offsides, but man, was he the Rudy of that league. He was kind of just rolling along, chugging along, came in as like the number 6 and was knocking out all the top seeds, gets in the championship, falls short to Luke Dyer and Charlie Perry. But you know, when you lose to 2 people, that's what's going to happen. You got Lyndon Hasher, one of the proud owners of the Porta John, the last place trophy. And you got Aaron Conway, smart learner, 1,498 points in the Virginia League last year.
Definitely going to be an insight for that league. It's going to see if
not a lot of natural just watching football. This is a lot of that studying the game of fantasy group.
Absolutely.
Very dangerous right here.
Dangerous for sure, sitting at number 4.
Yeah.
Might be sleeping on number 4.
I actually think so, yeah. I just didn't want to be. All right, number 3, we got the Macedonia Hoplites. That's right here, baby. All right.
I had to be fancy like that because it was yours.
I mean, we did different championships. All right, so I'm the owner of this club.
And he's the owner. He has Abby, Sam, Eli, Matt, and Tanner. This league definitely can grab very well communication together. That they're definitely gonna strive, being very well known between each other as well. And because he knows Eli very well, and Tanner, they're very good friends as well. So sitting at number 3, that might be a little low for him.
Yeah. So with me, we have, I don't mean to brag, but the 5-time USA League champion. That's my stat. Tanner's ranked number 2 in the Atlantic Coast all time. Abby Eberhard just won the 757 League. She was in the Atlantic Coast League the year before. We moved her down way too far, apparently. She blows them out of the water. She's back in the Atlantic Coast League. We're going to see what she does this year. Sam Williams, that's my uncle. Hey, Uncle Sam. All right, he's joining this year after years of me asking him. I actually don't think I asked him once, but he's here. He's ranked number 6. A lot of fantasy knowledge from him. He's old man, okay, but he'll talk the talk. All right, maybe not walk the walk, but he'll talk the talk. Eli Caverson. That last statement definitely applies to Eli. Eli knows nothing but will talk your ear out and will completely come after you. And that's what I'm really excited about. He won the consolation bracket in the 757 League last year. He moves down, trying to learn a little bit more. Matt Kemper, excited to learn what fantasy is. Preseason ranked number 8.
Absolutely. Excited about this league, man. About this club and what we're going to do.
Yeah. Number 2. So before we get to see who it is, let's see, it's the Dream Crushers. So they were our defending champs last year. Why are they ranked number 2? Who knows? We'll have to see who's number 1. But our defending champs are ranked number 2 with their new logo.
Don't let the number 2 discourage you guys. So we got Luis Perkovic. He is the lead guy in this club. And we also have Troy and Jarrett, as well as Josh and Josh. One to Jesus and one to Roth.
So Luis Perkovic was the regular season champion in the Atlantic Coast League. He ended up losing in the championship of the Atlantic Coast League. We're going to find out who that guy was in the next slide, actually. And we're going to find out that's probably why they're number 2 this year. Troy Kikowski was on my club last year. I stole him from Luis last year. 4th place finish for Virginia League. Very good for me. Definitely thought he was going to finish above. Rudy Was Offside. My boy Madison. He finished below Madison. Jarrett von Bernowitz, regular season champion in the 757 League. It seems like a common theme for the Dream Crushers to not be able to pull it off in the postseason. Regular season, all about it. Josh DeJesus was part of our league in 2017. 10th place finish for him. A lot more knowledge than what that likes to tell you. Josh Roth, perfect example of what the AFA stands for. Doesn't know much about fantasy. Excited to learn. Comes in, learns, 3rd place finish. Beats everyone who knows what they're doing. Josh Roth, actually our MC tonight. He's doing a great job. He's Watch out for him in this club. They're ranked number 2.
It's definitely crushing dreams.
Oh yeah, they're definitely crushing dreams. And then the DC Dream Crushers. Just look at that little DC in there. Dylan did a lot of hard work on this today, actually. So shout out to Dylan for that.
Shout out Dylan Hooker.
All right, if you know the clubs, you know who's number 1. But for suspense sake, we're gonna see who's our number 1 club.
Number 1 power ranking club.
We have the Blue Ridge Yetis. This is the opposite of that Sasquatch Club earlier, the Red Sasquatch Club. This is the opposite of that. So they're ranked number 4. We got the Yetis at number 1. We're going to see if the copycat or the original copy is going to win this year. Definitely going to be watching a lot of battles between them.
Definitely, for sure. And we have Dustin Scarborough. He was the runner-up U.S. League in 2012. He's definitely been since the beginning, so he's definitely an OG.
Sure.
And then we got Logan Rupert. He's a great guy, huge football knowledge, knows the game very well. And then we have Braden, Zach Attack, it's fantasy football. He can explain more of that in a second. And then Alex and Jeremiah. It's definitely a strong group here for sure.
Oh yeah, so Dustin, even though that stat's from 2012, he's been doing pretty well. That's just his highest stat. But Dustin definitely knows what he's doing. He's been here since the first year. He missed 1 year, but he's been here since the first year. Our other USA person for this group would be Logan Rupert. He moves up from the Virginia League. That's the only exception we've ever made to move up 2 leagues. Logan Rupert definitely cleaned up. He got beat out by my boys in the postseason last year. Hopefully he's able to learn how to play in the postseason this year. Logan, very smart, very deserving of his spot. He's with his buddy again. He stays loyal to the Yetis. He doesn't break off, make his own. Jeremiah Wilkinson, another OG with Dustin Scarborough. Dropped off the same year, has been in the same amount of years as him. Alex Ballou, Jeremiah is a 2-time Constellation Bracket champion as well. Alex Ballou was the Atlantic Coast League champion in 2018. Remember I said the club owner lost to someone? That's him. Alex Ballou is in this club, even more reason to put them number 1 over them. Sack Attack Fantasy Football runs his own page, communicates with us a lot on our Instagram. Very excited about him joining the league. Make sure you check out his page. He definitely has a wealth of knowledge. You see preseason ranked number 2, like, that's okay. Well, the reason why he's ranked number 2, the guy above him is ranked number 1. They have the top 2 players in that league. Braden Rupert, I think you put it together, that's the brother of Logan Rupert. You got that brother connection. He's preseason ranked number 8. He's in a lower league. He will definitely clean up that league. You can hold me to that. And those are our top 12 clubs.
Really excited about the club and the league itself because we have that new dynamic.
I will definitely be citing this at the end of the year to see how accurate my power rankings were on this. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so let's just do a rundown. So starting with number 1, we have the Blue Ridge Yetis. Number 2, DC Dream Crushers. Okay, you got a flip-flop of how it actually ended last year. Number 3, Macedonia Hoplites. We actually did finish that spot last year. Number 4, the opposite of the Yetis, we got the Shenandoah Valley Sasquatches.
And at number 5, Brooklyn Bandits. And then number 6, we have the Richmond Vipers. 7, Pungo Armadillos. And then you have me, Tampa Bay Direwolves. And then we sitting at number 9, Corona Kings. Number 10, Seattle Galaxy. Number 11, we have Virginia Beach Sharks. And over here sitting at 12, but not last but not least, we have Boston Friends.
All right, so those are our power rankings. Hopefully, you guys are able to learn a lot about what the club system is and be able to learn from them. And, if you're really not interested in that, it's really no harm, no foul. It's there if you need it, but not something you have to absolutely do, although we do encourage it because that's how a lot of our members learn. Let's go ahead. Don't jump off the stream. If you still want this Redskins jersey, we're about to explain that. So hopefully you didn't jump off by yet because you were going to lose out on that.
Shout out Dylan again for those amazing logos. Very official, professional.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Dylan. All right, so we're going to bring in Hannah Henkel to explain.
Wait, you both leave?
Oh, you can.
I can leave.
Hi, I'm Hannah Henkel.
She's the one who does the AFA Wednesdays, every Wednesday giving away something. We try to give away something every Wednesday. She's the one who does it. Now you have a face to go with it.
Hi. Okay, so I'm just going to explain to you guys how you can enter to win this lovely jersey that I actually found to give away.
This is an RG3 80th anniversary Redskins jersey.
There's pictures on Instagram if you want to see the front and back of this. Okay, so it's really easy to enter. All you guys have to do is jump over onto the AFA Instagram page, because I already put a post out there about this, and comment. You have 3 chances. You can comment 3 numbers, 1 through 50. I'm thinking of a number, and the first person to either get the number or whenever our little timer runs out, whoever's closest will win this awesome jersey. So
Now we know we're operating on a delay, so we are going to take a few minutes. So go ahead, jump on the Instagram, jump off this stream, go comment a number, just any number, 1 to 50. We're going to pick a number.
and you can do it 3 times. You have
And
3
you can
chances.
do 3 numbers. You go on, you comment on this post that's on the screen right now. You jump back on the stream, you find out who won. Okay? So go ahead, jump off, and then we'll be here waiting for you guys. Yeah. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to take a second, let everyone jump back on the stream. I'm going to go comment on the Instagram real quick.
Jump back on the stream.
Alright, so just commented, jump back on the stream. Gonna give it like 2 more seconds. 1, 2. That just hit 8 o'clock. I think we're ready, Hannah. Do you have a winner?
I have a winner, and it was close. So nobody guessed the exact number. The exact number was 10. But Logan Rupert, you are the winner. You were 2 off. Congratulations. You won this super cool. Also, did I mention sustainable? Because I got a second-hand jersey.
With tags.
With tags.
Logan, you won a second jersey off of us. Good job.
Oh, wow.
He won the Juju jersey last year. All right, so Logan, I'll definitely get this to you soon. Sorry to those of you who did not win.
But thanks
Thank
for
you
entering.
for everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Please stick on for a couple more seconds. We're going to explain a few more things. Thank you, Hannah, for doing that giveaway.
You're welcome.
She hosted it. She funded it. It was all her. Hannah, thank you. And let's get Tad back on. Can we go to the next slide?
I'm back. Did you miss
Troy
me?
Day is back. We're going to take this second and we're going to watch those curtains fade away as we end our league placement streams for the rest of the year. That was it. That was everything. If you missed any of them, go on to YouTube. Now, what we have left are the draft lotteries. As you can see, the dates are there. USA League, Monday, July 27th. That's in about 3 weeks, I think. Atlantic Coast League, July 28th. Virginia Draft Lottery, July 29th. 757 League Draft Lottery, the 30th. Virginia Beach League Draft Lottery, the 31st. Todd, just real quick for the people who do not know, since this was also your area, can you explain what a draft lottery is?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, it's a collaboration between all the statistics that I've created, and then they got sent into a program that gets divided and all that good stuff, and then it gets ranked. So it's a random generator, and it's kind of like the basketball with the
Like NBA.
Yeah.
It's like NBA's draft
similar
lottery.
to that. So
Yeah, so it's our own version. What will happen is this one you will have to comment. We will be on a different streaming service because we do not want you guys to have to download or log into an app or anything. We will be on something where you can comment freely. The times will be announced. The dates are set. The times will be announced. So basically what will happen is you will choose your draft order. So through the statistics that he was talking about, it's going to run in the program and it's going to spit out a name. Instead of having those who finish last automatically get first choice, we're going to do the draft lottery like the NBA does it. That's what we're doing, except every team has it. It'll spit out who gets to pick. You pick your spot on the board. You don't automatically get one because you may not want to have 1 and 32. Okay? You might want to have a 4 and 28 or 29. So basically, you get to choose from the slots that are available. Make sure you attend those to be eligible for the jersey giveaway for the drafts. Okay? This is not the only jersey we're giving away.
it's like 6.
Each league will have one jersey for the giveaway. If you've been following our Instagram, you can see what those jerseys were. To be eligible for those, you need to be on the draft lottery stream and you need to comment. Okay, and it also affects how your draft's going to go. If you don't pick your spot, you make it a bad spot that you don't want. And you can control that if you just get on the draft lottery. If someone's not on the draft lottery, we skip them. So if you're on the draft lottery, you definitely have an advantage in this league. So make sure you get on that stream, and then even if you're out of town, you can be eligible to win the jersey this year.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much time out of your day. Just log on to the stream, and it takes not a lot of time. It's fun, it's interesting, and you'll definitely get more involved in the social aspect of the association.
Yeah, for sure. So we're hoping for newcomers and returners alike that you guys have a great fantasy season. We're hoping that all this kicked it off pretty well. Thank you so much for all of you that have watched multiple streams, all the streams. If you're watching this on YouTube after I post it, if you're watching it now, thank you so much for watching. Definitely watch the draft lottery. Definitely interact with that. We will see you guys soon.
I'm excited.
Thank you, Tad, for all the wonderful stats that made all this possible. Josh, thank you for coming in to fill in for our tech department, he is our story poster on our marketing team. Thank you, Hannah, for the giveaway. Thank you for Luis, Macon, Anthony for coming, the commissioners representing their leagues. Devin, Alex, thank you for giving us your insight on what you wanted us to talk about because you were not able to be here since you're out of town. Thank you, Andre, for making all this organized. All right, see you guys later.
See you guys later.